It was a time of turmoil and uncertainty in the mighty Persian Empire. King Ahasuerus, known for his great feasts and lavish lifestyle, had just dismissed his queen, Vashti, for defying him in a moment of pride and arrogance. In his anger and regret, he sought for a new queen, one who would bring him comfort and honor. The search for the most beautiful and virtuous women in the kingdom was announced, a search that would change the course of history. In the city of Susa, far away from the royal palace, lived a young Jewish woman named Esther. She was known for her kindness, beauty, and inner strength, but little did she know that fate had something extraordinary in store for her. Esther's cousin, Mordecai, had raised her as his own after her parents had passed away. He was a man of great wisdom and faith, though his quiet life in the city of Susa was about to collide with the larger world of Persian politics. One day, Esther was summoned to the palace along with many other young women who were brought in to vie for the king's favor. Mordecai, ever protective of Esther, warned her to keep her Jewish identity a secret, knowing the danger that could come from revealing it. With courage, Esther obeyed and entered the royal harem. Inside the palace, Esther's beauty caught the eye of everyone, especially that of the king's eunuch, Hegai, who was in charge of the women's preparations. Hegai was immediately drawn to Esther's grace and character, and he made sure she received the finest treatment, giving her special beauty treatments and extra attention.
Day by day, Esther stood out among the other women, not just for her beauty, but for her humility, wisdom, and composure. When the time came for Esther to meet King Ahasuerus, something remarkable happened. As she entered the king's presence, he was immediately captivated, not only by her beauty but also by the warmth and kindness that radiated from her. In that moment, Esther found favor in the king's eyes, and he crowned her as Queen of Persia, placing the royal crown upon her head. But what seemed like an act of chance was, in fact, the hand of God guiding Esther to a place of power, a place where her courage and faith would soon be tested. Mordecai, having learned of Esther's rise, continued to watch over her from the city gates, knowing that his niece was in a position to help not just herself, but her entire people, if the time ever came. Little did they know, danger loomed. One day, Mordecai overheard a plot. Two palace officials, Bigthana and Teresh, had conspired to assassinate King Ahasuerus. Mordecai, with no thought for his own safety, immediately told Esther, and she, in turn, alerted the king, giving credit to Mordecai for the discovery. The king investigated, and the plot was thwarted, saving his life. The two conspirators were executed, and Mordecai's name was recorded in the royal chronicles, but the reward for his loyalty was delayed. Moral lessons. 1. Courage and conviction. Esther and Mordecai demonstrate that standing up for what is right, even in the face of danger, requires bravery and unwavering faith. 2. Divine timing and purpose. The story highlights how events in life may be divinely orchestrated, showing that God's guidance can be present even when unseen, and His timing is always perfect. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the notification bell to know when a new video is posted. Also, view, comment, like and share. You are blessed.